She's such an ugly frog. Simon, move out. I can't see the ugly frog. I'm trying to show the. There she is. Pro Grandpa from Croydon. Okay.
I just like your sunglasses look, so I felt like I had to get involved.
We look like some bad bitches.
What's that mean?
Not my insight, just people enjoying the moment.
I love how your island's just called Bees.
It was 4 a.m. when I did it.
Go on.
Satisfying it is to catch a wasp on this game.
So satisfying.
More satisfying than in real life.
Literally, honestly, I had feasting eyes for like a week because I just kept constantly getting
For a week?
I got better. Yes, because every time I got better, I just kept running into another one. But then it's annoying because every time you speak to your islanders, all they talk about is how horrible your face is.
That's my reality. Every time I speak to my friends, they just tell me how ugly I look.
That's a lie. What I was quoting then.
I don't. What were you quoting, Hattie?
Harry Potter. That's a lie.
Form a line right in front of this. Yeah, that's great. Let's begin the tour. Welcome everyone. This is my island. It's called Cebu, which is the name of the island where my mum's from in the Philippines. I've spent far too much time on this game. It's been out for almost 2 weeks and I've spent, let me just check very quickly, 115 hours on this game. So anyway, here are all my fruits.
This is my favourite part of your island.
Thank you. It's my shrine to Danny DeVito.
I'm the trash man.
I really love the gnomes in this game. You get like a variety of gnomes. And this one, I believe, what's his name? Diva, fuck off! Fuck off, Diva. Ugliest fucking frog in the game. George just plays the ocarina. This is my house. I got some pizza. And when we step inside...
Do we have to take our shoes off?
Yes, it's an Asian household. Come in, come in.
It takes ages.
I get to wear shoes because it's my house. Welcome to my house. This is my living room / kitchen area. I've got some custom Mario 64 paintings, 2 birds, a rice cooker, which is my favorite item in the game because when you open it, it does this. I like how my phone notification went up at the same time.
Which bird is which?
This one's Kaomi. And this one's Apollo. One thing I find really funny about the bird cages in this game is you craft the bird out of just wood and then you customize the bird cage to get different species of bird. It's not this often that I invite this many people into my bedroom. I got Danny DeVito in the corner, followed by Blue Eyes White Dragon, Jigglypuff, Dark Magician Girl, a naughty looking Psyduck, Melee, Goku, moving swiftly on. I like how I just have to wait for everyone one by one. A pretty typical bathroom. There's no toilet. There's turnips all over the floor in bunches of 100. Alright, moving on. So my friend Delphi sent me a video of this like dim sum inspired room. In the game you can get a lazy Susan with loads of dishes on it and actually spins, and I really want it. This is my dim sum restaurant room. This is where I'll charge entry. I really don't know what to do with the upstairs room. I have no inspiration for anything in particular, so I just have loads of pictures of Nicolas Cage all over the floor. George, you're like a maniac in the corner with your ocarina. Did all of you guys play Animal Crossing before this one?
This is my first ever Animal Crossing game. I mean, I played Pocket Camp for a day.
Yeah, but Pocket Count doesn't count. How are you finding this Animal Crossing?
So I was hesitant to get it. Like, it took a lot of convincing because I've not stopped playing it the last 2 days that I've owned it.
Right.
Which I knew is what would happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's really cool to like discover everything and just hang out and stuff.
This is where I plant all my money trees.
Wait, can you move them?
Yeah, you just pick them up with a shovel.
10,000!
If it's above 1,000 bells, there is a chance that they will wilt. Sorry, my birds are going crazy! Over here is where I do my sightseeing, next to Nicolas Cage. And I got a lighthouse and a little forest which I've built. This is my little Zen Garden. I got really excited when I found out you can place speakers anywhere on your island. You guys can put your shoes back on as well. Around
but I like the feel of sand between my feet.
So many people have done Zen Gardens. This is no means an original idea. One of my favourite things in this game is probably the museum. One thing I really like is this tank here, because it's all based on stuff that you find in the aquarium trade. So you got fighting fish and neon tetras and goldfish. Goldfish would eat the neon tetra, but it's nice that they're here. And I also have caught quite a lot of fish that you wouldn't be able to catch around this time of year in the Northern Hemisphere, because George, despite living in the UK. I set up their island to be Southern Hemisphere.
So part of the reason I got the game is because like 2 of my friends were like pestering me and like, oh, if you get the game, you can help us grind.
It's very selfless of you. I remember the first time I walked into this room, I walked down here and I had nothing in it at the time because I just unlocked the museum. And it just blew my mind, like imagining how full this will be when I've put in like hours into this game, playing it for the rest of the year. I've played Animal Crossing since Wild World on the DS, which I was massively into because I was a kid with nothing else going on in my life. Then I played a bit of New Leaf. I didn't get as much into it. The oarfish also really scared me when I first got it. I just had no idea what I caught, and it looked like a glitch. Wild World and in New Leaf, if you submitted one fish that is often found in a school together, you would, you just see one represented in the museum, whereas here you'll see like multiple fish. This used to be a barren tank, but then I submitted a few fish that became available today, and then suddenly there's a coral reef. You submit koi to the fish exhibit, and suddenly you get koi swimming around in the bug section. It's really cute.
Oh, that's cool.
There's not just one of everything that you've submitted. There are many emperor butterflies in this room, even though I've just submitted one. I find fishing very like therapeutic, just like looking for fish and catching them in this game. There's something about it that I can do for hours and have done for hours. Here's my little town centre bit, which I'm still kind of working on. I've got a T-Rex, which is just behind my house. I also love how much you can customize the items in the game. Like, these are just the stalls that you build, and when you build them, they look really basic, but then you click customize and you can change the color of the wood, you can change the pattern of the fabric. Have you guys got Able Sisters yet? You have a fitting room where you can like flick through everything and try them on. Oh,
no.
You can get mariachi clothes. I'm gonna get the green. Every time you try on an outfit, your character pulls a pose. Repeatedly click A, and then it just flicks through all the poses and makes your character look like he's voguing. I've never had Marshall before, but I really like Marshall.
Oh, you have a cool squirrel.
So yeah, my plan for this area is just to kind of fill it out. Complete this T-Rex, because he's currently missing a tail. Her name is Marina. I believe she is an octopus. I thought alien at first. This is my little shrine for Goku. Down here is where I have all of my turnips. I've invested 1 million bells into turnips. Oh yeah, I got Godzilla over here as well. There he is.
Oh wow, he's massive.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
And you see, oh my god, oh my god. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting him. The rabbit just hopping around or staring at me. I got Jigglypuff as my flag, based on the artwork from Gold and Silver, but I put the bow from Smash Brothers on him. Did any of you have Rosie?
The blue cat.
The really cute one.
So I played the GameCube one.
How old were you when that
That's
came
what I
out?
had growing up. I was a kid.
Because that came out in like 2001. At least not many people I know at the time played the GameCube one. I didn't have it. What the fuck, Rob? How'd you do that?
I dug a hole, and then I pole vaulted over the water.
Oh my god!
Oh. Yeah, I've gotta go.
Okay, well thanks for coming. Any last words for the video? Okay, great. Thanks for coming. See you later. Bye-bye. I've been buying amiibo cards off eBay to get all the villagers from my childhood into this island. At the moment, I have Goldie at my campsite. I used to have Bob in Wild World, and Bob was just a cat that I liked. I don't know when or how, but Bob has become a bit of like a meme. All the other amiibo cards sell for around £1 to £2. The Bob amiibo goes on average anywhere between £25 and £40 on eBay. I think the main reason why I've spent 110 hours into this game, and I don't really game that much these days. The timing of this game coming out couldn't have been more perfect for Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the world right now. For those of you watching this in the future, we are in the midst of a worldwide crisis, and it is a terrible thing, but it does seem really fishy. I wouldn't be too surprised if news came out about Nintendo manufacturing the virus in order to raise sales for this game, but who knows. The Switch is currently sold out everywhere. Everyone's trying to get their hands on this game. I knew it would be a big popular game, but I had no idea it would be huge.
If we weren't in this situation, I don't think I would have got the game, because I wouldn't have had the hours to like put into it and grind.
the routine of this game is really like there's so many daily routines. Like you wake up and you can shake all your trees, get money, mine resources from rock, go fishing. just doing that during a time when you can't really do too much in the real world has been quite nice for a lot of people. But for me, that's always been the appeal of Animal Crossing. Like I always used to play it on the way to school, on the bus to school. But this one more than ever has felt like just really fresh. Because you start off with nothing, you always feel like the next day is going to unlock something. Even if it's something that you're very much familiar from the previous games, it feels so rewarding just to get like the Able Sisters in your town. And that's why I spent 110 hours on this game, Mum. I think everyone else has been baking or shaving their head.
And you've hung out with friends.
Yeah,
you can't really hang out with friends.
I love the social aspect of this game as well. There's so many things that like require you to play with friends. I guess in a similar way how like Pokemon encourages you to trade with friends to catch every single Pokemon. In this game, it's the fruits, and every island has their own, is allocated randomly, their own flowers. But I think for me, more than anything, there's something just about I find really soothing. Like I spend a lot of hours in this game, especially at the end of the day, just admiring my island. And I sometimes just like to sit and watch my little hula dancer go next to the campfire. Just hit an A on this instrument and hearing it make random notes. There's just something about it that I just find really, I don't know, just knowing that I put it there and I placed it there. It's just really nice and soothing. Oh, the sunset. Should we all run to the sunset? Yeah, and like another big thing about this game is just how dynamic it looks. I think all of that just adds to how relaxing this game can feel. There's the sunset, and I'm glad my map covers that ridiculous bunny. Could you go activate Godzilla, then run back? Wow. Let's all run away from Godzilla. Okay, and now everyone run. That's like a scene in a film. Thank you everyone for taking part in this tour. Probably the only gaming video I will ever make in my life. Thank you very much for watching. I know this was a little bit random coming from me. Animal Crossing has just been a very special thing in these trying times, and as a freelance filmmaker living in London, I am now in quarantine and have no income coming in, which is great. I do, however, have a lot of plans for this channel. Like I have stockpiled from the last year so many videos that just need to be edited that I never had the motivation to do, but now I have a lot of free time. So if you like and can support me, I am setting up a Patreon where you can send me money. And the more money you give, the more money I get, and my birds continue to ruin this for me. I probably will talk about this a lot more in depth in the future, but for now, money would be nice. Thanks. Ay.
Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday, them fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a brother's direction as I ran the intersection.